Hello! I'm bringing this gorgeous wig to you. This is Bliss from Tressallure in the color Dark Amber HL, which is stunning. And I'm going to give you all the deets about this wig, but also in this video, I'm going to show you how I get it to look the way, instead of just like out of the box, how it's going to look when I'm going to be out in the world wearing this wig. I'm on my way to an important event, and this is the wig that I chose to wear. So I did film myself sort of getting it together, putting in the powder, all the things that I do to make it look natural. So if that's what you want to know, not just about Bliss, but how to make it look like it does in the photos you normally see, then this is a video for you. Okay, so here is Miss Bliss. I'm so excited about this. I'm going to wear this wig to an event. So I'm going to get her together as if I'm wearing her out, because I am. And I think a lot of times as wig reviewers, or we as wig consumers, we see reviews, and if they don't show you exactly what they did, I think you can get the impression that like someone just threw it on and it looks great. And a lot of wigs you can just throw on and it'll look great. But there are some wigs, especially one that's a monotop, where you do have to do a little something to it to get it to lay where you want it to lay. Like, you have the option of styling it in multiple ways, which is a plus, but then that means that you have to kind of put it in the place that you want it, right? So sometimes I feel like wearing monotops, you know, it's not more of a hassle, and there's definitely way more benefits, but there's a little bit more you have to do to it, okay? So let me show you her cap construction. So this is Miss Bliss from Tressallure, and she is in the color Dark Amber HL. This particular style is a hand-tied lace front, full monotop. Okay, she's got open wefts in the back. We do have the soft extended nape. We have Velcro adjusters, and then the soft bendable ear tabs. Because she has a name, it's easy to tell as a consumer that this is regular non-heat safe synthetics. I love, love, love that Tressallure sort of parses out their heat safe versus not heat safe by having the color be color names for their regular synthetics that are not heat safe, and then color numbers for the synthetics that are heat safe. Okay, I'm just going to comb through this really quick, then I'm going to show you what she looks like from the back, and then I'm going to get her together so you can get a good picture of what we are talking about with Miss Bliss. Okay, let me get my mirror. I love glam light mirrors. I have a Garfield one now, so pretty. I wouldn't say it's light density, but I would say that it's a natural density. So this wig is really going to be something that is going to be good for those of you who want, you know, a wig, but you don't want a ton of hair. I am 21.5 inches, so I'm a petite average cap. This is very comfortable. It definitely has some room, so if you're a little bit bigger than me, you should be fine. But the first thing that I want to do is, because this moves all in this area, I want it to be sort of set in the place that I like. So the first thing I do is, this is just an Evian spray water. It's just water. I'm going to spray down this top with water so that I can comb it and get it to the right place. In general, there's so many, listen, there's so many products and tools and all this that can make wearing synthetic wigs so much better, easier, all that. Definitely 100%. But I will tell you that water is a product that can do a lot, and you wouldn't necessarily think that to be the case. So I was just going to spray this down. There really isn't any permatease or anything, but it does just feel a little cowlicky to me from being in the box. There's a tiny, tiny bit. We're just going to see, where do I want this particular wig? I am partial to a middle part. I know a lot of people prefer one side or the other. You know, I'm kind of a middle part girly, and I'm feeling like with the middle part, it's not going to flop into my face on one side more than the other. I have an issue. This is the other reason why I don't like bangs. I don't like things to be flopping in my face for a few reasons. People always ask me why. One, I wear fake lashes. When it flops in my face, it'll actually hit my lash, and that just feels very uncomfortable. The other is, I think it just kind of messes with my vision. And then the other part of it is I just don't like it. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to set this so that it's going to sort of sit sort of away from my face. It's going to be in the middle. If this was a lot more hair, I would want to use the Beauty Mark sculpting cream or the Envy, I think it's called Beauty Balm, something with a little more heft. But because I don't feel like this is going to be quite problematic, I don't want it to be stiff. I want it to be movable. I am going to use the Tressallure Wig Wax. And this can be used a bunch of different ways. It can be used for flyaways. It can be used for hold. But setting your monotop wigs, this is what I really like to use it for. So I'm going to get some of these like creaseless, you know, hair clippy things. And I'm going to go through and spray this right here with the wig wax. I'm going to take my brush. The brush I'm using right now is the Renee Paris Travel Brush. You can get this on my website. So awesome, right? I use it kind of just all the time, not just like as a travel brush, but it's perfect to put like in your purse, your car, your desk at work, you know, your family's house. So I've already sprayed it. And so now what I'm going to do is take this creaseless thing. I'm like sort of twisting these fibers back away from my face so that they will dry sort of that direction. And I'm just going to put these on like that. We're going to do it on this side here, and you see this gorgeous color, this dark amber HL. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in there. This style in general kind of wants to like come in, so by twisting this out a little bit and getting it to stay in that spot, you're gonna get a little more variety at the bottom. It won't be so like bumped. Okay, then I'm gonna just spray this all, let this dry. Whilst it's drying, I am going to get my Tia Maria Wigs kit for powder, because I am going to go ahead and powder this up. Oh, here's that shaping cream by Beauty Mark. If you need a little extra hold, this is very helpful. You can get this blended kit on Tia Maria Wigs. It comes with 3 brushes, perfect for sort of putting powder in and blending your wigs in. It comes in a little pouch like this, and then you get these 3 brushes here. All right, my favorite powder to use is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro, the pressed powder foundation. Look, obviously, I just think it works really well. It's down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the thinner, like toothbrushy type brush, and I'm just going to swirl it in here, and I'm just going to like sort of run this into the part. See that? So it's just going to look very, very natural. It matches my skin tone. My boyfriend and I just got back from Fort Lauderdale, which was amazing, and so I'm a little bit more tan. So I'm using a color. The color I'm currently using right now is Sandstone 16. I do think they redid some of their color names. They still have it, but I'm not positive that it would still be Sandstone 16, because the one that I loved the most is called Cool Beige 10, which I use most times of the year. And that one, I'm pretty sure either was a different name or is a different name. I'm not sure. I just know the name changed. So if you look really, really close, you can see that this is that line of demarcation. This is the line where that hand-tied lace front is. For the most part, nobody's going to really notice because, you know, our hairlines aren't perfect. But I'm going to go ahead and get on this particular brush a bunch of powder, and I'm just going to tap it in along the lace into this part. Okay, just to do a hair more blending. I didn't even mean to do that. Just along here. And I know some people get concerned about not showing and things like that. This will easily cover that up. You know, frankly, unless someone's really right up on you, they don't see the little things that you see, you know? And then this does have a bigger brush. If you were doing any like rooting, or say this part was really wide and you wanted to sort of close it up, you could use that. This still feels a little bit wet. Do you see how it's kind of coming out and back already? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this back and clip it back again. I'm going to let it dry a little bit, and then I will come back, because I really want you to see like it dry and what it looks like and how it sort of stayed where I wanted it to go. So that's where we're at so far. Okay, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Then we'll finish this up and I'll go to my event. Okay, so I'm back. It's been, I don't know, maybe a half an hour. And I fed BB and got my shoes on and everything. And so I think that it's ready to finish up. So I'm going to go ahead and take my little creaseless clips and just brush through that. It's still a tiny bit wet, like where the clips were, but other than that, look at that. Oh, Joe. It looks so beautiful. Although it's like a small thing, to me, the fact that it kind of goes back away from my face is just very helpful. I'm going to get the wig wax and just spray a little bit more for any like flyaway, like this flyaway scenarios. Okay. And same on this side. And then, yeah, there you go. Like, I'm so stoked. So stoked. I'm so stoked about this. Okay, so I hope you liked this review on Bliss. I have actually owned and worn this before. I'm not sure why I didn't review her. I really love this style a lot. I hope you enjoyed me showing you like how I make it look the way that it looks in the photographs. And if you want to see more of that, I would say I do it pretty often, but if you want to see more of that specifically, let me know. Okay, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, put all kinds of comments down below. We're going to have a chat, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.